Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one, and I am so excited about this one. I'm excited about most of the reviews that I do, but this one in particular, this is from Treehouse Brewing Company. I love that label, by the way. Awesome. Well, probably my favorite Treehouse label so far. The Old Growth Kentucky Common Ale. The label kind of looks like maybe like a whiskey bottle, or it's made as a companion to their house-made bourbon called Old Growth. So Treehouse is putting out spirits now. They didn't have the bourbon available. Otherwise, I would have bought it, but I didn't see it on the website when I went to look. They have gin, they have rum, they have vodka. So they're putting out all kinds of spirits now too. Bourbon is my favorite spirit, and I love Treehouse beers, so I can't wait to get my hands on a bottle of the Old Growth bourbon. Anyway, Old Growth Kentucky Common clocks in at 4.9% alcohol. This on the bottom, it doesn't have a specific date. It says autumn 2023. Well, it's autumn 2023. I got it at the brewery. It's super duper fresh, rest assured. So, Old Growth Kentucky Common, smooth and delicious. Old Growth is our Kentucky Common Ale and a companion to our house-made bourbon, Old Growth, brewed with a wealth of available information. Okay, we utilize 6-row barley, corn, crystal malt, black malt, and cluster hops to recreate this historical style that is mostly lost to our past. Pouring a deep orange color into the glass, it carries flavors of sweet corn, mildly caramelized malts, and earthy classic American hops. Enjoy this in your favorite pint alongside a neat ounce of Old Growth bourbon. Like I said, I would have bought a bottle of the bourbon, but they didn't have it available. I will check back again in the coming weeks, and I'm sure I'll get a bottle, and I might even do another review or a comparison video or companion video where I'm drinking one of these and I have the bourbon, and do a side by side and see how they pair with each other. But anyway, I'm just gonna get the beer today and review it. I am super psyched about this. I love beers too that just proudly list corn as one of the ingredients. I love American adjunct lagers. I love corny beers, so I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. It says pouring a deep orange color. Oh, actually, yeah, when I hold it up to the light, there is a little bit of that. It's more like an amber. Um, when I think of orange, I think of something a little bit lighter than that. But when I hold it up to the light, you can see a little bit of that in there. It's more like amber or copper, even. It's a beautiful looking beer. Half a finger's worth of a white, slightly off white head, khaki colored head, I guess you could say. The aroma, nice and malt forward, getting those caramel malt aromas. Where I guess the black malt and the crystal malt kind of creates a caramel malt type effect. It smells very nice. A little bit of that corn coming through on the nose as well. And toasted bread. And a little bit of that earthy hop note that they described on the label coming through as well. It smells absolutely delightful at 4.9%. Nice, light, refreshing beer with a lot of character that would pair well with a bourbon. I wish I had some bourbon to drink alongside it, but I don't. Anyway, it smells absolutely amazing. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Mm. Oh, that is good. It's roasty, nice, medium to almost dark toasted bread notes right up front. Caramel, even a little toffee with this one. It's very rich flavor, but it's not heavy bodied at all. Maybe a little bit of corn in there as well. Not as much as I was expecting based off of the description on the label and the aromas that I was getting. But there's a little bit of that there. I think just that roasted character and that caramel toffee note really kind of take over in the middle of the sip. The earthy hops are there on the back end. Medium carbonation, very prickly. This is really a delightful beer. Really good stuff. And the label is just so cool. They have the Treehouse Brewing up here in cursive. Smooth and delicious. Sweet and mild. A historic style, thoughtfully revived. It's just such a cool, I love the label. Cannot emphasize that enough. It's so different from most Treehouse labels too. Even the description is just nice and big and easy to read. A lot of the Treehouse descriptions on the label, it's like tiny print. And anyway, just a really, label gets 100 out of 100. The beer itself is amazing also. It's just got so much character for a lighter 4.9% beer. I could see why they would create this to be a companion to their new bourbon, because this would definitely complement a bourbon with the caramel and the toffee notes that it has in it. The corn that they add to this, which obviously bourbon is, there's a lot of corn in bourbon. So I could see the the match as being a match made in heaven. Anyway, back to the beer. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. I think it's a most excellent beer. Really getting up there. It's a style that you don't see a lot of. The Kentucky Common Ales are not... there's not a lot of them around. This is a really good one. The combination of the crystal and the black malt really creates a wonderful drinking experience, and the earthy hop profile as well. It's a beautiful beer. A lot of character and flavor while maintaining a light body and just super drinkable. Crushable, as the kids like to say. So anyway, 96 out of 100 for the Old Growth Kentucky Common from Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts. Also several other locations, including Tewksbury, where I got this can. So buy it, try it, let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.